what this hoodie was, but he's reselling the hoodie that Cassie wore when she got beat by Diddy in that video. Like, for people who ain't seen it or you don't know what that is, like, this is the junk. Like, bro, that's crazy to me. Like, that level of trouble. And let's be clear, Kanye is super rich, so of course I'm sure he can just move around with a bunch of security guards. And when you are that level of rich, you can kind of almost damn near basically get off whatever you want, because people never gonna be able to lay hands on you. But that to me is just like, I can't respect nothing. Like, and let's be clear, Kanye and this is what I hate about people, even just like with him and Azalea Banks, both of them are exactly the same person. You will have a lot of good points you getting off, but then you will take it. So even like Charleston White, you can put him, because I see him even tweet something about Charleston White. You could put Kanye in that same box, but I feel like sometimes people feel like to really get people, and Charleston White kind of maybe have a point with that, but he got to say the extreme left to get people attention. But in the midst of, he could have been saying like an hour worth of like strong stuff that you're like, damn, he really spitting facts. But then he'll just say some white, super crazy, outlandish thing to be like, bro, why did you? Well, you didn't have to say this. Like, you literally was in pocket and you was rocking this speech or this interview to bed. Like, I'm really like on some like super like go Charleston White. And that's the same type of bag Kanye be in, but then he'll take an extreme left turn to be like, bro, why did you just take us here? Like, you didn't have to go this far left to make your point across. And now you kind of erase all the cool stuff, because all the people who were highlight and champion when you was really in pocket. Because let's be clear, if Kanye would have found the clean way to really just get off that, his whole point of him saying something crazy and then bringing it back to, oh, but y'all ain't do nothing to Elon the week before this when he was at the Trump joint, he would have ate with that. If he would have found a way to just keep it clean with that and leave it at that, bro, I promise you, niggas would have treated him like he just re-put out Jesus Walk again. But he took it so far left where he just kind of like you kind of eliminated that fire point that you was making, because now people gonna look at this like, I can't even really engage or champion you because you didn't took it completely left from making a valid point right here. So everything else you saying is absolutely nuts now. And that be the same thing with Charleston White. Like, I be getting what he be saying, and then he'll just take it left and be like, oh, F Nipsey Hussle. And niggas be like, come on, dog. Like, I hear what you're saying, and I get what you were saying, but you did not have to take it that extreme to make your point across. Because now to the people that you really need to help put you up at because realistically, let's be clear, even for somebody like Charleston White, Say Cheese is cool, and Say Cheese got an audience, but Say Cheese wouldn't be as impactful if he could sit here and he could have went on a Breakfast Club. But you say so much crazy shit that the Breakfast Club can't put you on it. But that would have took your voice to a whole different level. I don't care. Guess what? Or even if you would have went on Club Shay Shay. But my whole point is sometimes you feel like you got to go so left. Now it just kind of puts you in a box where you speaking in an echo chamber. Like, you continuously, I'm just going on Say Cheese. And that's not no knock to Say Cheese, but Say Cheese ain't Club Shay Shay. Say Cheese ain't the Breakfast Club. And you kind of sometimes need to be able to get on those platforms to have your voice go to a completely different level. And I think sometimes people, just because you want to make yourself seem a little bit more authentic, let me say something crazy that I know for a fact nobody else ain't gonna say. But that sometimes ain't always gonna, it's like almost what they say, what's the little saying, you spite your nose to cut your face, or however that little saying go. It kind of just be like, all right, dog, you dragging. And I felt like with Kanye, he had his moments where he said some shit that kind of would have been like, damn, he's spitting facts, but then you just dragged it. Like, even just the F Virgil thing, and we can get into that in a minute, even when we get to 50 Cent, because I do think, again, when we're talking about age appropriate stuff when it comes to hip hop, because I've seen somebody even trying to compare 50 Cent having to smoke for Irv Gotti to Lil Durk and him. 50 Cent is 50 years old, bro. You cannot, and that, again, when we talk about millennials, have to understand age type of responsibilities. And I mean, of course, 50 probably maybe too old to be a millennial, but for millennials who grew up on listening to 50 Cent, you can't compare what a 50-year-old man do to a 20-year-old. Like, that's like, it had like, bro, and I forgot, I wish, this is when I really wish I remember people's, but I believe it's Mike Tyson or it was Muhammad Ali. One of them got a quote talking about, if you live 30 years and you haven't changed and you're the same person, you just basically wasted 30 years of your life. And I think even sometimes with 50 Cent, I understand why people love 50, but it's certain things. Like I said, I don't want to rush through topics. Let's kind of stay right here with Kanye. And let's be clear, and you know how what's messed up? People actually buying his hoodies. How much is he selling this hoodie for? He's selling this hoodie for now I don't even know if these is real because this is off of his website, but he basically sitting here saying sales since quality. So he basically saying he sold 1,500 of these hoodies, the net worth quality item, and he's selling
price on like $20.
No, 30. It looked like he might be maybe $30. Because if he sold 1,500 and he made 30,000, yeah, maybe like $30. Cause that'll be like, yeah, so probably like, you might be right. It might be like 25, like either 30 or $25, one of them. But it's just like, and that's just, and you know what's so crazy? Because we live in a world where everybody want to be so trolly. People gonna buy the hoodie just to feel like, oh, it's like, how the gags on you. We supporting Diddy. Like, even realistically, even for him to have Sean John shirts up on his website, and then you got like whoever running Diddy's social media, like thanking Kanye, and he's sitting here saying like, even just a mix, a perfect example. Like, you could have kept it. I mean, I guess if this is really your true feelings on how you really feel about Diddy, then cool. I'm not mad at you for that. Like, if you really feel like this was your hero, this was somebody you looked up to, and you kind of mad how nobody has stepped up for him, then cool. But I think just me realistically, if everybody has watched it, I think, let's be clear, if that Cassie video didn't happen, I think more people will probably still ride for Diddy. Because let's be clear, it's still people out here who kind of like backhandedly ride for R. Kelly. It's still people who will like put a butt or what if for Bill Cosby. I think realistically, if people didn't physically watch that video of Cassie, and of course you'll hear many people come on saying and say, well, that's not what Diddy on trial for. Cool. It don't matter if that's what he on trial for. We still seen it. And it's just like, it's almost just like, bro, you deserve whatever time you get. If you've done something this wild, even if you're not on trial for this, even if they lock you up for something you didn't do, the same way they did OJ. Like, OJ beat the murder jump, but he realistically ended up getting locked up for something else, and he had to sit down, and nobody really didn't care because they know for a fact. It's just like, it's just, if you're a real criminal, you know if you get off once, you can't. And most criminals even say, if you watch enough documentaries, most people or even interviews of ex-drug dealers or ex-street dudes, they're always saying, 9 times out of 10, what you get locked up for ain't even the worst crime you ever really committed. So that's for some people where it's just like with the Diddy situation, it's like, yeah, they dragging in most of this stuff now that people, these stories that people are telling, they probably is a lie. But we all still seen that Cassie video. I can't erase that out of my head. But that again, why we live in a world of social media where there are so many trolls. People, and let's be clear, I'm sure if you wear that hoodie out 9 times out of 10 people, even if I'm talking about it today, if I see somebody with that hoodie on a month from now, I'm not even gonna know what that hoodie is. Like, I'm not gonna remember that. Like, I'm talking about it right now. Literally, I'm talking about it in February. If I see somebody with that hoodie on Easter, I'm not gonna know what that hoodie is. But it's just the fact that how he promoting it and people going to buy it right now just let you know how unserious it is via social media, because so many people just do stuff as a troll. Because you won't take that type of stuff serious. You won't take that Cassie video serious, especially if you don't got your own sister, you don't got your own mom, or whatever the case may be, or you feel like, well, that ain't never gonna happen to nobody. I don't got no daughter, so I don't care. And it's people who live like that. It's people the same way when you see people talk about the Tory and Meg stuff. Like, some people just can't. Some people can compartmentalize and put themselves in that situation and kind of be like, damn, what if this was my daughter, or what if this was somebody I love? And then there's a lot of people who can't do it. So they like, if I don't have no attachment to women, I don't care. I can't see it. I can't relate to it. Free Diddy. And listening to Kanye say that, it was kind of crazy. And it's just like, and I ain't mad at Diddy kids, because I even seen the joint. When I played a clip of Chopper from the band when he was talking about Justin Diddy, and it's so crazy because the nigga so small, and it's just like, bro, Chopper is a big nigga. For people who don't know, I believe Chopper said he like 6'7", and Diddy kid's like 4 foot something. Like, bro, come on, let's be serious. Where's this Chopper jump? Damn, where's the auto dialogue? I thought I saved that jump. Hey, can you grab me a water real quick? I'm 30. My mouth dry as hell. Pause. No Diddy. Where's this jump of Chopper from the band? Give me 1 second. Here we go.
Justin, I heard he got in contact with you.
Yeah, he called me on Instagram. So I'm like, what is this? So I pick up. I'm like, what's up? He was like, man, I don't appreciate what you're doing to my daddy, bro. Fuck well. He was talking gangster to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I had to let him know I would beat the shit out of his ass. But at the end of the day, I seen Justin, he was a little boy. Right? So I really ain't feel no way. I know at the end of the day he was hurt, but I had to let him know he was a little boy to me. And you are enjoying the fruits of your labor, and part of the fruits of your labor that your little sprout ass is enjoying is off the band as well. So, nigga, shut up. Like shut your ass up and just go some fucking well. Just shut up. That's just how I feel about that. Ain't no talking gangster to me. I don't play that shit. You dig? So I had to let him know, I don't play that shit, little nigga. If you see me, I will punch you in your fucking face. You don't want that. Great. So how about this here? Mind your fucking business and don't call my Instagram. Get your ass over there, son. Get your ass, your fake tough ass over there. Little sucker. Little fucking sucker. Get your little duck ass over there, boy. Playing with me. But I'm 6'7". I would beat the shit out your ass talking tough to me. And recently they been known for doing that, yeah, trying to press niggas. Like, nigga, I'm sitting, nigga. I don't play that. I will beat the fuck out your ass. I am 6'7". I am not short, and I'm about this.
What?
Diddy's son just
You know, the crazy thing is, and I guess the funny thing is, I mean, of course, real quick, for Diddy sons, it's a little bit different because, of course, 9 times out of 10, they're still moving around with security because Diddy money is still long as train smoke. Let's be real. But just to be honest, like if that was just a regular, I don't know, and I think a lot of people, especially because of social media, has kind of destroyed people. And that's one of the things I love about going to the gym. Y'all know I talk about that a lot. Just because it's size. Like I'm a person, pause again, this gonna sound crazy. I'm just a size person. I am a person who, when I'm in person with people, I size people up from head to toe. And if you just living vicariously of social media, you never know how tall people are. So because if somebody normally making videos of like I'm sitting down, you're not gonna know, oh, I'm 6'3", or I'm 6'3", 240. You ain't gonna be able to know that from watching this video. But if you just real life, really outside looking at people, like you kind of look and be like, damn, this person to give me a long day. For 9, 10, again, pause with that one. That just kind of sound crazy. But just again, with somebody like Justin Combs or even whatever the other Diddy son named, the one who really looked like him, bro, y'all are so small. And like, I can't imagine somebody, like even let's just say they 5 foot even. I can't imagine somebody, and I'm not saying that it can't be, because I think Javante like 5 something. He probably could beat up the average 6 foot person. But somebody that's 6'7", 9 times out of 10, if you 5 feet tall, it's gonna be a long day for you. You're gonna have real hands, like your hands gonna have to really be able to move. Like you're gonna have hands like Carissa Shields for you to be able to beat somebody that got you literally by a foot and some change. Like it's not realistically gonna happen. But I do think realistically we live in the world, because social media, you never get to really eyeball another man and really just be like, damn, let me see if me and him had to really get it shaking right now, could I really take this person? And that's what I said. That's why I always personally recommend for men to go to the gym, so you can kind of always make that eye contact. Like just as a man, you kind of just got to be able to be, it's like that's the closest thing you're gonna get to jail. You don't want to go to jail. I don't want to wish jail on nobody, but just as a man, I recommend men, and I'm not sitting here saying if you can't afford no other gym, then cool, go to Planet Fitness. You're not gonna get that same experience I'm talking about at a Planet Fitness. I'm talking about go to a Gold's Gym or go to a LA Fitness, or if you maybe live somewhere else and maybe a One Life Fitness, go to an actual one of them type of gyms and just take in some pause again, some testosterone. I just recommend it because I do feel like a lot of people on via social media, because you just sit on the computer all day trolling people, you don't realistically know how many men out here may just give you a long day, and you're gonna feel some type of way if that man press you out. And I do think realistically, if I had to put my money on a fight, if it was Justin Combs or whatever the other boy, if it was one of him versus Chopper, I'm taking Chopper in a fist fight. And realistically, I mean, that kind of is the point where it's at now. And I ain't mad at nobody. I ain't mad at them for feeling that way, because that's their father. But when we talk about just random men, facts, and crazy stories,